Welcome back. So this lesson I'm going to update from Angular 2 to Angular 4. Why? Because we have to do it at some point. Angular 4 just came out and they promised they were backward compatible, so let's try and see if they are actually right. And also because I want to show you guys how to use the image scrubber, which I prepared a lot of lessons for, and then they went and changed it like 12 hours ago. It was actually less, but since I've spent so much time trying to figure out how to do the update now, it's 13 hours now. So what I want to do the update, I think I found one guy who said the easiest way is pretty much just go and install the newest Angular CLI, because I already have 4.0, create a new project and then grab the package.json from there and put it into your project. And then you're done. That sounds like a very easy way to do it. Now, there's actually an update guide here somewhere there. So I'm going to grab the update guide under Angular CLI, and here they explain how they encourage us to actually do the update. So what we're going to do is this one. We're going to do the Angular CLI, clean the cache, and then run the client. So I'll just do that and see you all in a second. Step 1 is done. So add the np cache clean to clear my cache. Step 2 is done. So I'll add the latest CLI globally. So now that all of that is installed, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go out one folder, and in here I'm actually going to create a new project. So I'm just make dear new proj like this, and go into new proj, which is the new project, and do an ng new proj2. Now all I want from this project is actually the package.json file, this guy right here. So I'll just stop it when it installs it, because I want to grab all the information about the package.json. So let me just go and grab that file. So now I made that file available, the package.json for proj2, the one I just created. And the reason I'm doing this is pretty much just I want to grab all the information that is new in Angular 4. Because I have an Angular 2 project here, right? So let's just start out with the package.json, what's in here. The scripts have changed a bit, it seems. I'm going to just add the new scripts. It seems that we have to put in 4 in all of these guys. And we're adding some zone stuff. Let's just add this for now. There we go, do a comma. And I know one thing right away, that is going to require zone 8.5, because I just failed at that a second ago. So let's just update that right away. Now I've cleaned up this part, the dev dependencies is also needed to be changed. So let's just grab all of these guys down here. And I haven't really added anything new to dev dependencies. So I guess I should be able to just remove them all. But let's just paste them in and see what's actually new and what's old. Well, let's keep the hammer.js, because I know that's actually for one of my components that I'm using. And let's remove all of these guys, and let's remove the protractor TypeScript. So I'm just cleaning up the old package.json with the newly generated package.json. There are other ways to do this. I just thought this was an okay way to do it. The last thing I want to do is I want to go back to my project, the CP2 Firebase thing here, and here I want to do a new npm install, because I just changed my package.json file. So let's see if I can actually update this now from version 2.0 to version 4.0. Thank you, Angular, for updating every freaking hour. So if you notice the warnings I'm getting here, it seems everything is okay. I'm getting warnings about the flex layout. Maybe we can find an update for that in the next lesson. The material, the font awesome, and the fire and the transition. These are all the external plugins, the third-part plugins that I've used in my project. Let's wrap this up for here. We now have a new package.json file that can actually do most of what I want. And let's just do an ng serve as the last thing here to see if we can actually run now, or if we're getting an error. And I have a feeling we're going to get one error that we need to fix before we can actually continue, and that has to do with animations. So what I want to do is I want to go into my app component, my app module here, because they made a change actually that provides something that forces us into actually having something called the browser module here. But let's just get this up and running and see what actually happens, and then maybe we'll get a new error here, or maybe everything will run. And if it runs, you're actually on Angular 4 now, except for all the third-part components we're using. We have to find updates for those, or else we'll have to stop using them until they're on Angular 4. That's just a way of using these fast-moving, fast-changing animation things. So notice we're getting an error here is the last thing. We need the browser animation module to actually get this run, and I'm pretty much just going to add that module inside my app module, and let's see if it runs now with that animation in place. I've actually seen bugs with this already, but I think it's the old animation module, the beautiful slide in, slide out that I grabbed. I think that had some issues. Let's see if this runs right now. There we go. We are back on and running. Now we can't test it all, but let's just at least test that we can get data from Firebase right now, because that is important for me right now. So let's see what happens. There we go. We have data from Firebase. So you just updated from Angular2 to Angular4. Very important thing to be able to do. See you in the next lesson where we'll just see if we can figure out the rest of our third-part components and get those updated as well. Have fun.